With the new year already in full swing, Deputy Chris Paul with Macon Regional Crimestoppers is here to share some crime tips for you to remember in 2014. Good morning.
Good morning, Amanda.
I think that we have to first start off with what were some of the major crimes back in 2013?
Sure, some of the major crimes they had was, of course, the murders up in Monroe County. Those were one of the big ones that went on. Then I also had some big burglaries that happened. Of course, the guns being stolen here in Bibb County. So those are some of the main big ones that we had this year.
And how can we learn from these crimes going into the new year?
Sure, going forward in the new year, we just want to make sure we take a common sense approach to our personal security, to our home security, to our financial security. Make sure that we just have simple steps to help us get through the new year.
And kind of elaborate on those steps.
Sure. As far as personal safety, like I said, use common sense. Don't go to the ATM machine at night. Don't do that kind of stuff. Make sure your cell phone is charged, just in case you have a breakdown somewhere. And also let someone know where you're going if you plan to be out for an extended period of time. I mean, that's common sense stuff you want to use.
I know I don't like to go to the gas station when it's dark.
Sure.
I usually try and do that at least during when it's daylight.
Absolutely.
How about some of the home and financial preventative steps?
Sure. If you got a lock on it, use it. Some people don't use all the locks that come on their doors. Excuse me. If you have a deadbolt lock on the door, use the deadbolt lock and also the turn lock. I mean, most of the time when you use the deadbolt, it's harder for someone to break into the house. And also what you want to do is get to know your neighbor. Just about the most important thing to do is get to know your neighbor, because the neighbor's going to know what's going on in the neighborhood. So if you go somewhere, the neighbor's going to look out for you. And also on your financial safety, make sure you obtain your credit report. Make sure you know that everything that's on there. And also try to go ahead and do your report early, your taxes early.
Mm-hmm.
That way no one can go ahead.
Taxes.
Right. That way no one can go through and file your taxes for you.
A lot of great advice for the new year. We've got a few seconds left. Talk about just the importance of Crime Stoppers and what the community, how important it is for the community.
Sure. Of course, we've been in business for 13 years now. It's a huge successful program, and anything that's going on in the neighborhood or going on in the community that you need help with, call Crime Stoppers, and we'll make sure we can take care of those problems for you as far as finding somebody. And
you guys rely heavily on the community tips.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what made the program works.
And you have also, it gives away money too. You have a total from last year?
Yeah, so far we paid a little over $61,000 last year in tips. So, and that's a little bit, a little more.
Incentive.
That's right, it's a little more than what we paid out last year. So it just goes to show the program actually works.
All right, thank you so much, Deputy Paul.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Amanda.
it.